it took away a fear that I had, a super huge fear of stepping on stage and being center of attention. Ugh, that made me sick to my stomach. That I could do a lot more than I thought I could. I have way more confidence than I thought I could, than I thought I did. So this is a complete out of my box thing that I didn't think I could ever get in front of people in a bathing suit. Might even do it again. Cardio sucks. I did have a tiny little breakdown. It's not modest, too sexual, revealing. It's gonna be a tough one to swallow. Made me trust you 100%, a lot. I have a good coach.
90 protein, 200 carbs, and 50 fat, along with 110 water intake, 3,500 grams of sodium. Your fluid intake is going to be 130 ounces, protein 100, carbohydrates 230, fats 55, and your sodium intake is going to be 3,500. You're going to train as usual, and only 20 minutes of cardio, 9,000 steps. Posing 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes in the afternoon. So yeah, all this week is to reduce inflammation, and we're going to accomplish that by reducing the cardio, reducing your step count, and the training starting from Wednesday all the way through show day is going to be very light. Let me know if everything makes sense. Let me know if there's something going on in your mind that is causing some doubt, anxiety, or whatever it is. Let me know, okay? You know, I am here. I hope you are as excited as I am. Hopefully more, because you should be. You are bringing a really, really good package to the stage. And I am so proud of you. I am so proud of you. It's been wonderful. It's been wonderful working with you. It's been wonderful to see how much discipline you are and how much you've been trusting me throughout the entire time. And I really, really appreciate that. So yeah, I'm super excited. So do warm-up sets for each one of them, but don't burn yourself out in those warm-up sets. It's just kind of like priming your nervous system for the movement that you're going to be performing at a heavier weight. For tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday, it should be around a 6 to 7 RPE. Now, that's going to be the full body circuit training is going to be for Wednesday and Thursday. And for Friday, I do not want you to touch lower body. Just don't touch the hamstrings, quads, and glutes. And by blur your lines. No, you do not look the same in every picture. Yeah, no. It is very similar, but there are some differences. So for your meals, I want you to bring what you normally eat. Like, for example, the vegan protein. So whatever you normally eat, those are going to be your meals. So bring chicken, bring rice, bring oats, but don't mix anything. Just make sure that you're going to have a microwave and make sure you're going to have a fridge. So call ahead of time just to make sure that you're going to have those things. And if you need to request them ahead of time. So whatever you bring, do not bring it mixed. Do not bring it in containers pre-weighted and pre-mixed, because that's going to change. I just want you to know that the time that I'm going to be spending with you is just going to be dedicated to you. I just want you to feel very proud of the package that you are bringing, because it's a really good one, okay? Just know that. Hopefully you can get those pictures as soon as possible, because I really want to see how you look with the pump. And you woke up looking leaner today. I don't know if it's the angle or you're starting to look a little less full. So that's why I really want to see you with a little bit of food post-workout and with the pump. We are going to do 90 protein, 200 carbs, and 50 fat, along with 110 water intake, 3,500 grams of sodium. Can you believe that the day is tomorrow? So today you're getting your first coat. Remember, give yourself at least 6 hours from your shower to your first coat. And remember, today is the day that you're going to shave everything. Glutes, shoulders, everything. Okay? All that peach fuzz, we want to get rid of. Do not forget, do not put any lotion, any deodorant, nothing, not even on your neck. 20 minutes of cardio, low intensity, low intensity, okay? 9,000 steps. Do not touch lower body today. We don't want to create any inflammation or water retention in that area. Sure, I will be there ahead of time so I can, look at you before you go on stage, like every detail, okay? Your tan, your makeup, your hair, everything. I'm going to be a stage mom. I don't know if you have one of those little suitcases with the wheels, because you don't want to be carrying anything on your shoulder. It may ruin your tan. Bring something that you can drag rather than carry, because for backstage, you're going to need your bands, you're going to need your food, you're going to need your scale, maybe something to retouch your makeup, your blanket if you want to lay down while you wait, some sandals, so that way you don't have to be walking with your heels everywhere. Yeah, I think on the list that I gave you, I think there was a section where it says backstage item. Make sure you have Gatorade. The Gatorade has to be with the one with sugar, because we need the carbs for the pump. So the almond butter, rice cakes. Bring for the carbs, we're gonna be using mostly honey. That way it doesn't take up too much space in your stomach. So yes, we're gonna use some rice cakes, but mostly we're gonna use honey, as well as the Himalayan salt, water. That's just going to be super quick for you to intake, and it's going to be easily to digest. Try to relax. Try to get as much of sleep as possible, but do whatever it works for you in order for to have like a good night's sleep, like a restful sleep. Tonight, the sleep is going to be crucial. Okay, when you're on stage, look at the judges, look at the lights, and just take everything in, okay? Like I said, take mental pictures, because it's a really cool experience and you work so hard for it. The main goal right here is to enjoy it, to be fully present, and to be there in time. That's the main thing, okay? The rest is not up to us. We just do what we can, all right? And let me know if, I don't know, just let me know anything, okay? I want to know how you're doing. Send me an audio so I can hear you. I am very excited, super excited. I can't wait to see you tomorrow. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye. You look so good. Okay, now go to your back pose. Soft steps. Remember, very, very soft. Less of your belly button, like more sideways. Not too much. Give me more width on your top. At the top. And then you're pointing your left toe towards, just a little bit towards me. Your left foot. There you go. I see some medals right here.
3. Good. I feel really good. The feedback was something I could handle. They didn't break my heart or hurt my feelings. Posing, which I could deal with posing. Posing is my weak spot, so perfect feedback. Just what I expected. That I have great conditioning, that my muscle is there, my structure is there. I have a good base to start from. I have a good coach that knew how to bring everything out.
They also said they had really nice glutes. They were full, right?
Yes.
It was just no presentation, just being more comfortable on stage, right? So what was your expectation coming?
Don't fall.
Which we accomplished.
I didn't fall. Don't black out and forget what you're doing. Also accomplished. Just make it through the day. There was no expectations. That was the first time. So it was just come, experience, get it out the way.
Well, I just want to say that I am so proud of you. And I am so happy that you chose me to guide you through.
Thank you.
And that you are a great, great athlete. I told you this many times and I really mean it.
Thank you. Do what she says. That's it. Stick to the program. There's no excuses. You're either going to do it or you're not. You might as well just do it. There's no trying. Just do it.
Right, how was it?
No, it wasn't hard. I thought it was going to be harder. I think I mentally prepared myself for it to be harder. So it was okay. I would say you have to make sure you have a good relationship with food before you get into a prep.
Yeah, that's a big one.
A big one. Make sure your food is not your safety. Make sure you're not romanticizing food. You understand that food is your fuel, and there's specific reasons why things are getting done a certain way. Once you come to terms with that, then I don't think a prep should be too hard.
Okay.
You have to mentally, like, it's food.
Right.
It's just food. It's fuel for my body to get me to point A to point B, to get me these abs, to get the glutes, to get the muscles. I have to eat a certain way for a short period of time. It's only a short period of time, so it's okay. But it's that relationship with food. If you have a good relationship with food, then you can do a prep.
How about cardio?
Cardio sucks, but it's okay. It's just part of the process where you gotta mentally figure out what podcast you want to listen to, what radio station you want to listen to. Find your groove to get you through it. It was everything. It's everything from bikini podcast to preacher podcast to devotionals to God, I need to get the strength to get through this. And other days it's probably I need punk rock because I'm mad at the world and I need to get through this because I'm mad at cardio. You gotta find it. But push through it. Also, breaking it up. 15 minutes, doing 25-25 really helped.
Yeah.
Doing 10 and 10 or doing 15 and 15, breaking the cardio up so I'm not doing a full set right away. Also, lifesaver.
And what was the most cardio that you did?
50 minutes? I don't think we went past 50 minutes.
Probably 65 at the most.
65, maybe at the most, but it wasn't, if we did, it wasn't very long.
No, it wasn't long. No.
50 minutes, I think. 50 minutes with the 12,000 steps. That's my favorite combo ever.
What was the lowest on your carbs?
70 grams a day?
Yeah.
Mind you, while I was not in the United States, was 70 grams a day. We managed.
Yeah, and you were able to do it even when you were traveling.
We managed. That I could do a lot more than I thought I could. I have way more confidence than I thought I could, than I thought I did. I've always been the quiet one. I've always been the shy one. I've always been the reserved one. So this is a complete out of my box thing that I didn't think I could ever get in front of people in a bathing suit and in heels.
Right.
With full makeup that I don't even wear lashes. No one in my family would have ever thought about it. It took away a fear that I had, a super huge fear. Of stepping on stage and being center of attention. Ugh, that made me sick to my stomach.
But you did it.
But I did it.
You did it.
I didn't die and I didn't pass out, so.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're very proud of yourself.
Yeah, that one I am. Might even do it again.
It was the hardest part of prep.
My family support is amazing, but the understanding from my mom, she wasn't very understanding of it. So low carbs, dealing with emotional subjects. I did have a tiny little breakdown when my mother did not approve of it, as any great Hispanic mother would. Not like this. Deeply religious mother. It's not modest. It's too sexual. It's too revealing. So our route was to mutual respect. She respected my decisions, but we do not talk about it. And that was it.
I feel like many of us relate to that, especially Hispanic, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough one to swallow, but they're not gonna like you temporarily. They'll get over it. they'll get over it.
Yeah.
And you'll find your way back. But yeah, it was a sore subject, but we got better and we're good. Did I tell her I was competing today? Yes. And she just said, okay, thank you. And that's okay. That is okay. I let her into my life. I told her what I was doing. That's her decision to feel how she feels about it, not mine. I'm not responsible for that.
Exactly.
I have to let it go.
I feel like you have a lot of emotional intelligence. Like with everything that we talk about, you know how to manage it very, very well. You go through it.
Yeah, I mean, life, right? Life happens and you're either gonna let it break you or figure out what lessons you learned and move on. You can't.
Yeah,
You cannot dwell on it.
exactly. Every time that I asked you how you were doing and how you were dealing with anything, you were like, oh yeah, I'm going through this, but this is what I'm gonna do.
You can figure out what the positive is and just, you know what? Can't control everything. It happened. What am I gonna do about it? Let's move on.
And what would you say that was your experience working with me?
With you, I loved it. Honestly, we already had a relationship. We weren't like best friends or anything, but we had a very good working relationship before. So the biggest thing is I knew your tones. Like I know when you're serious about something. That really helped out because I knew where you were coming from, so I didn't have to try to guess. Having that prior relationship really made me trust you 100%. A lot.
That's the reason I always send you feedback videos so you can not only read but also see and hear my expressions, you know, so you can really get the feeling of what I'm trying to express or communicate.
I would 100% continue with Fran. She's great. She's conditioned me great. Even to watch her blossom in the coaching, because she's coaching as well. So, I mean, this is your first show, so I'm super proud we got through it together. You got me 2nd place, 3rd place, and 5th place. She did outstanding. Outstanding for her first run. That's awesome. I'm super proud of you too.
Thank you.
So excited. I've heard it a lot throughout the whole prep process. It really opened my eyes here when you can hear girls saying that they can only have 6 ounces of water per day, which seems crazy, or girls that are saying they have 20 grams of carbs for the whole day. Like it seems, I think in my head that's what I thought a prep really was supposed to be, and Fran had a completely different approach that made it manageable, made it doable, and made it healthy, because you still want to be healthy. It's an aesthetic sport where you want to look fit, but how are you looking fit when you're drinking 6 ounces of water? You're not, right? Like it seems contradicting to what you're portraying. It doesn't. You can't sustain that for, I don't even think you could do 2 preps like that back to back. If someone had a show coming up after, I don't think that's sustainable for just life. It just sounded horrible. And that's what I was expecting. I didn't get that, so it was great.
That sounds pretty scary.
It sounds scary. It sounds very scary.
Because at the end of the day, I mean, your safety and your well-being, the main priority.
It sounded horrible. Other girls with 0 to no carbs was horrible. Some of them haven't had a whole meal today.
Well, thank you for your words. Thank you for your kind words as well. And I am so proud of you. I'm truly, truly proud of you. Like I said, you're a great athlete and you made everything so easy for me. You did everything that I asked you to do and even more. So
Thank you.
thank you. And congratulations.
Thank you.
And on to the next one.
On to the next one, yep.